Okay, I just started it. There should be sound. Um, I think Mr. Miles, if you're in the video, I'd love for you to let me know if you can hear my audio. Let's see if this is working. There should be a little music going, and also you should be able to hear me talking. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Let's see here. What am I doing? Okay, I am basically working on a little OC essentially for kind of like a little possible D&D game I'm trying to get going. Um, oh darn, I wish it was showing me that you were a viewer right now because I'm still seeing no views. We'll see if that changes. Oh, and looks like your Discord message is showing up on on the fucking screen there. Let me know if that's a problem. I may have to disable notifications or something. Let's see here. Okay, don't want to do it on this screen though. We'll let it be for now. We'll let it be for now. We'll see if it's a problem. Okay. Okay. I am getting this on another layer real fast. Okay. There we go. So this should be fantastic. Okay, we're starting with kind of just a very rough pose. Okay, we need to give that wrong pencil. There we go. A little more heroic features. Let's give them like a belt. I think they're gonna be like a kid, kind of a kid X-Man. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. We got one viewer, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. All right. But this kid's like powers, and if anybody, by the way, has any drawing requests, congrats, thank you, Miles. Put it in the chat. I like am just open to like it is free draw Friday. I will do like just a fun little free little doodle if you like. Otherwise, I'll just work on my little personal project I'm working on here. Let's start to flesh them out a little bit. Okay. Also, I just want to say the music royalty free, baby. Thank you, White Bat Radio. Good stuff. I'm gonna real quick also send this to another Discord server. Real quick. And I'm doing that successfully, hopefully, in my other monitor. So you do not see my Discord. Okay. Nope, that's an image. Let me grab the link. Paste it. Okay, fabulous. Get the YouTube screen back up. Okay. Alright. And we continue. Alright. Let me write on here in big letters so people know. Requests welcome. I'm gonna soften this brush up a little bit. It's a little bit better. Oh my god, should I do this whole other one in big block letters as well? Oh my god, I am not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it a little bit simpler. Feiha, a friend of mine here, and I apologize, Feiha. Let me know if you have an issue with your Discord messages showing up in the screen here. Wants me to draw Flex, and you know what? I think I've got some reference photos of Flex. Flex is maybe not going to be the Flex that you know, though, so get ready for that. We're gonna put this on different layer. Okay, make this a little smaller. Hide this one as well. Okay. Let's see here. So Flex is a little bigger than you remember him, if you know what I mean. In this way, not the a little bit bigger. He's been going to the gym a little bit more. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, and he has maybe been skipping leg day a little bit, but he is. Let's see here. Flex is flexing. Let's just put it that way. It's a very muscular little doggy. I don't know why his feet are up here. What the fuck is that? Oh, he's sitting. Duh. Okay. And you know what? Let me just double check my reference of Flex here. Oh, thank you, Feiha. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, fantastic. Feiha has supplied a drawing. We are going to get this shit in here. Okay. Very helpful, very helpful. Okay. I'm gonna move this drawing down a little bit. One thing I like about Flex in this photo is he's actually smiling. That's a very cute little dog smile. He looks very content. Y'all let me know if you can hear the music, A, and B, if this like weird kind of like I think the name of this YouTube video is dystopian cyberpunk synthwave mix, Night City, royalty free, no copyright, background music. Yeah. Here, I should probably go back to. Oh, we got like 2 concurrent viewers. Oh, Bobby says the music is great. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Fantastic. Okay. Back to drawing. Back to it. Back to it. Okay. Oh god, okay. We're gonna... He's got like a happy little derpy face here. I love it. It's a cute doggy. And y'all, I apologize if this is definitely not going to be an exact likeness, but I'll do my best. I'll give it my best shot. Okay. Okay, am I going to be able to like reconcile these two? I have to be careful not to start going into really dark too early. Okay. He's got like kind of a tall... Okay. And he doesn't really have fur there, but that's fine. Let's clean this up a little bit. I gotta be careful using the darker, thinner brush here. It's not work well. Stands out a lot. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Bobby, for the little shout out, little Discord shout out. Looks like Flex has kind of like some dark ears, so I'm gonna kind of start filling in kind of his coloration. Okay. This is one buff puppy, y'all, I gotta say. This is, oh, good. Okay, I think this first drawing, y'all, might be getting close to complete here. Let me see here. Let me add like a little more. You know what? Let me give these arms a little more detail. At least the sketch. Like, we'll see if I go further from this initial sketch. But let's give it like some, just a little bit of. Why not? Okay. Let's look at our model again. Let's get a thicker tail. Okay. Oh man, I'm trying to get a nice like little curve of motion on this tail, like a little bit of, because usually what you see in like cartoons is like this maybe, like or sometimes people kind of do this line, but I'm kind of not loving that. So I'm trying to do a little more kind of organic feeling, kind of flow line. If y'all get me talking about drawing, you're gonna hear a lot about flow lines. Let's give him some little like pads maybe, some little claws. Not crazy claws. I don't want to give him like Wolverine. I don't want to give him like Wolverine claws here, but let's see here. Feels weird if he doesn't have them, you know. Dog claws are kind of weird, so I'm trying to kind of just rough this. Reference. Also, this is not like an anatomically correct dog, obviously. Like that, it's just. Yeah, gosh. Yeah, I think we don't want to get too in the weeds here. I'm feeling pretty happy, I think, with this little sketch of Flex. We'll put Flex over here and on the side for now. We'll make it a little bit smaller. We'll kind of. There we go. Flex. I'll send you guys the drawing later. Don't worry about it. Okay. Make it big again for 1 sec. Okay. Oh, I'm loving these comments. I'm getting comments from one of yous in the chat, a couple of yous in Discord are messaging me. Music is great, great mix. What does a flow line do in a drawing if it's not done correctly? Asks Bobby. Bobby, I'll tell you. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I feel like you gotta understand what a good flow line is to understand what happens if you do a flow line badly. Bye for now, Flex. Okay, so I feel like a flow line in its most basic form is like a curve, and it can be like any way. It can be like really deep or really shallow, or like, and then you can get into more like complex, like, you know, S curves and stuff. And basically, a flow line, it has this kind of combo of properties. Oh, dude, big heart in the chat to Lindsay. No way you named the chat for Free Jaw Friday. This is an old joke between me and Lindsay from art class. Free Jaw Friday, when we were trying to look for a drawing prompt online, and I think maybe it took us to Reddit or something like that, and we were very frustrated with the answer we were given for the drawing prompt for the Friday, and it was, it's Friday, draw whatever you want. So every day for the rest of that class, on Friday, we always joke around it being Free Draw Friday, and clown on that site for not being helpful, not giving us a drawing prompt. But as you know, like I said, this is really carrying on that tradition. Requests are welcome on Free Draw Friday. I'm looking for stuff to draw, so if anybody has any ideas, any requests in the chat, let me know. Bobby was asking about flow lines, and I can you keep me talking about flow lines, or we can hop on to something else. I can work on a little project I got going here. This oh god, I almost want to start over with this. I feel like I'm much more in the other kind of flow, the mental flow now after drawing Flex over here. So I think I will start over on this character. That's okay. We'll save that for later in case we want to try again. Let's try and get a little more dynamic pose going with them. This is this is actually, I hate to reveal this. This is Bobby's possible OC that we're trying to build here. We're trying to maybe start a little D&D. So this, I think this character's name, as I remember, I think, is Jefferson something. It might be Jefferson. Oh god. Hoover. Jefferson Hoover, possibly. Bob, you're gonna have to correct me if this is wrong. Jefferson Johnson. I'm sorry, Bobby. Thank you. This is Jefferson Johnson. Okay. And Jefferson Johnson is a, you know, we're gonna go with a time traveler. He's a time traveler from from the future, from a future bad X-Men apocalypse. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. We do need to get the alliteration in there, indeed. And they are a freaking X-Men mutant. Let's see here. Let's try and draw just like, let's really loosely sketch out like a basic pose for this character first. Let's give him a nice action pose. I feel like future time travelers and X-Men are always carrying like a big plasma rifle. So let me draw like a big like plasma rifle they can be. Like this is always the pose. They're always like, and they have huge arms in those X-Men cartoons. You got to be buff to survive in the future, ladies and gentlemen. That's the truth. That's the truth. All right. Now, y'all, if y'all see me getting too bogged down here, starting to start detailing something, y'all gotta stop me. That's a hard thing to remember to do as an artist. To try and get the big picture, kind of sketch the whole thing out first before really getting into the nitty gritty. In my opinion, it depends. It depends on your style. Different people do it different ways, but I think for the kind of stuff we're doing here, there we go. Just wanted to get that on a different layer so I can move it around a little more easily. Okay. Okay. Another. You know what? What a surprise! Another jacked character in this live stream. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of jacked characters. Is this gonna be too jacked though? Is the question. We're gonna need to reel back. Okay. I need to definitely fix the angle this gun's at. It's a little too tilted. It needs to be kind of in line with the arm. I don't know. I know I said y'all. I'm immediately breaking my own rule. That was amazing how fast that happened. All right, we're gonna big picture, big picture. I like the idea that he like maybe touches his fingers to his forehead. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. We're not gonna we'll fuck with that hand later. They're always so buff. I mean, it's insane. The gyms in the future, can you imagine? I gotta say, this character feels a little more in line with like the music that we're playing. Flex was fun, but I feel like this is a little on theme. I think this is the character I had in mind to be drawing with this music, but let's see here. Maybe I should get a little more actiony pose, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's keep rolling. Maybe I'll do a more actiony pose after this. Or maybe I'll make his legs a little more actiony. He's an attack. We'll put him in a tactical pose. His head's too tiny. Miles says, I can always give Flex more cyberpunk details. Tempting. tempting. I may have to return to flex. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the head is not in a good position right now. It needs to be a little... kind of move this. I know this is literally a potato right now, but... it feels like a little better. His arm is covering the gun here. Why did I erase that earlier? Dummy move by Matthew. Okay, what is this guy? This guy has to be wearing some sort of like tactical vest, clearly. Should we give him a... I feel like I'm giving him a robot arm, but I feel like that's literally just cable. Bobby, do you want this guy to have an M tattoo? I'm probably gonna give him a little M tattoo. JJ's sidekick. Oh, awesome. Maybe Flex could be JJ's sidekick. It's gonna be fantastic. Let's make this plasma rifle give it a little more fun shape. And Bobby, honestly, if you want a different weapon besides a plasma rifle, we can make it work. But I just feel like I always see the future time travelers with these. They always are armed with one of these. It's like the standard. Let's see here. Standard rebel armament. that just looks like an actual gun. That just looks like an actual gun. I guess I want somewhere between like a really just kind of non-gun looking laser gun and like an actual gun. So somewhere in between. Let's see if we can pull that off. Looks like a little closer maybe. Okay, the real fucked up thing here is that I'm gonna have to draw this guy again because my plan was to like show his mutant ability in action, which is he's fucking like astral projecting out of his body to go like control technology. Maybe I could just have a bunch of like I could draw like some computers and stuff around him. Maybe that could work instead. Computers or like God, I don't know. We'll figure it out, y'all. We'll be okay. And I also am just gonna announce I may have to take a momentary break in order to get some agua, because talking, if y'all did not know, makes your voice a little dry sometimes. I'm not hacking yet, but I'll just wait. It's gonna get nasty in here. Okay, that muscle there is too short. What's going on there? Oh, I forgot that was his fucking heel. Oh my goodness. He has a really high heel now. That's still... Okay, so it was too high before. This is really... Oh, God. My goodness. My goodness. This is what happens. You do it nice and simple, and then you start getting into the nitty-gritty, you start finding problems. But you mess with them, you deal with them. That's the process. You know what? I think here's what the problem is. I'm making this leg I'm thinking this leg is like too long right now. The foot needs to be like toes kind of only on On the ground. Oh, God. Okay, this is so stupid, but drawing like a foot in motion, like I'm trying to do right now, is so annoying and difficult. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes it flows, but I so much more often like to stick to this kind of thing, and you know what? Sometimes simpler is better. We're gonna not get bogged down on trying to figure out this foot anatomy right now. We're gonna keep it nice and simple. I can see I'm just getting into too many lines that are not flow, that are not flow, and we need to stick to the flow. God damn it, we gotta stick to the flow. If we don't have the flow, what do we have? We got nothing. Okay, let's float up a little bit here. Get rid of some of the... Alright, we really need to zero in on this guy's face, this guy's noggin. Maybe this part I could do with a slightly finer brush. Okay, there we go. I'm actually gonna do this on another layer just to be... Okay, I'm getting a little... It's a little too detailed for this size of brush, for this texture. I may need to mix up my brush here, but you know what? We'll just get some rough. This angle's not great either. Let's give it a try. His mouth is way too wide right now. Let me turn down. Yep. Good. This is not a great view of his face, but... Okay, let me see if I can make this brush a little bit better. Yeah, I kind of like that a little bit more. Okay. That's fine. We'll keep the hair. I don't want to redraw the eyebrows and the nose and mouth with a little bit better brush. Oh, my proportions are so wrong on this. Hold up, I made this guy's... I don't want him looking quite so down. brown line should be like here. I've not checked in on the chat for a while, y'all. I've been getting in the zone. I apologize. Maybe some ones and zeros. Nice, okay. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Ones and zeros. What's that supposed to mean? I want him to be, like, strained with the effort of, like, doing his telepathic power or whatever. He's like, Ugh! Ugh! Maybe I need to give this some shadow. Let's give this guy a little hair. This guy kind of looks like Donald Trump or Joe Biden. Like, he looks like kind of a weird fusion of the two right now. But you know what? I think that pencil was a lot better. Anyway, let's get back over. What layer is this on? Jesus. Right, we can merge these. This is fine. Where's it? Yeah, I want these together. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna say this is fine a lot, y'all. You're gonna have to start penalizing me when I start saying different shit. When I start saying the same shit over and over again, I mean. Alright. Got a little more face detail in. Let's do this again and erase. The difficulty of the hand. I mean, oh my god. It's very mittenish. We'll have to come back to that. Don't get bogged down though. It's not very good, honestly. Oh yeah, I remember why I came down back to getting meticulous in the first place. I needed to find like the edge of this guy's head. Can't just be a big sphere like that. His mouth's a little big. God dang it. Let's just put everything on the same layer. Just fuck that layer. Fuck that layer. Let's maybe give him one eye open, honestly. Rather than both eyes closed. I feel like we need to see his character a little better. That would be... Yeah, I like that. I like that. Alright, that's good. There we go. There we go. I was trying to just go out from here. I want 2 fingers against his ear, and then like the other 2 just... God damn it. I don't want an ellipsoid. I'm sorry if I curse a lot here, y'all. I don't want him to be putting a gun to his head. That's not what I'm looking for. It's like it's supposed to be his fingers. It's a little bit better. It's like touching the little... I think you guys get it. I think you guys get the idea here. He's touching the little earpiece he's got, talking to, I don't know, maybe his homies in the future. I don't know. Oh, I also wanted to give him the mutant tattoo, like the big M. Everyone everyone ducks like Trump. Everyone in the future ducks like Donald Trump. I'm sorry. Everyone has a really hard time getting along with him because of that. Honestly, maybe I should drop like a little drawing of a cool reference of like Cable and Bishop or something. Kind of looks like he's like trying to like clear his ear out or something. I love it. I love it. That's great. Just nice and round. Is this hair or is this like robot lines like X-Men likes to do? Y'all decide. Does he have really hairy arms or is he a big... He's got a big robot arm, I don't know. It's a big muscular arm, holy crap. Let's give this plasma rifle some love. You know what? We're gonna turn on a little helpful tool here. When you've been drawing the flow for a while, sometimes it can be tricky to get back to drawing straight lines. And you know what? This thing gives us a nice little help. I don't even have to press any key. Just kind of straightens out my line a little bit. It acts as a little straight edge. Not quite a straight edge. Like I can kind of draw what I want still, but you'll see it kind of. It sometimes even does that. It'll complete the oval for you. Very useful sometimes. Sometimes it works. Look at that. Look at that. You can get an easy circle by just like doing that. I still feel like it's good to be able to draw circles yourself, though. Okay. Let's give it a little extra attachment on the bottom. I don't know. Maybe that's the handle. That's a handle for it. I like that. Mm. Alright, back on with the straight line aid, whatever the fuck this is called. Predictive stroke. Pardon my language, y'all. I probably should not be dropping the F-bomb so much. I don't think that's allowed on streaming. I don't know. Okay. So, one thing y'all might notice here is that I am kind of sometimes leaving the first like rough pass behind to like combine with the more detailed kind of line art drawing. And that, I try to do strategically. I try to kind of make use of what I've put down before, because sometimes it can be used as like kind of shading definition. I feel like sometimes those lines are good. You don't want to get rid of them. Just leave them right in there. Kind of combine it all together, composite it together. And I kind of keep these two on separate layers, but I'm kind of using both of them still. It's not like I'm totally throwing away my work from before. Nope, wrong layer. The predictive stroke just really, sometimes you leave it on by accident, it does fucked up things. It does messed up things. Alright, y'all. We're gonna have to get a swear jar going. I'm not proud, but we're gonna have to get a swear jar going. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. It's all Cat 5 cable. I don't know what that means. what's his like collar deal? I feel like he's gonna have the mutant tattoo. I just need to figure out where to put it. Hmm. Where does where does Bishop have it? I have to look this up. Hold up. Bishop X-Men. Okay, Bishop's kind of goes like over his eyebrow. That's what I thought. It's gonna be a little tricky with our guy's bangs here. Nah, that doesn't work. Maybe our guy has it on his chin. He's got a chin tattoo. Okay. What are we on right now? Let's get a little more of this biz done. Okay. There we go. There we go. That glove is like way shorter than the other one. But yeah, we're gonna make it a little longer, I don't know. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, it's all falling apart. It's all over. It's got like what, like a vest on here. It's got like a little tactical vest of some kind. It's got straps. Let's give him some actual grenades, I think. Let's give him some actual... just straight up grenades. He is just armed to the teeth, ready to go. When he shows up in the past, you know it's a bad situation. Even if he may be an ally, it's not good to see like an X-Man time traveler. Some effed up nonsense is about to happen. It's got like more grenades over here. Let's do these lower grenades a little bit lower down so we can like see their pins and stuff. Yeah, this is part of the tactical freaking vest. I feel this music here might be starting to get a little bit down in the dumps. Let me see if I can skip a track here. We're going to, yep, top to the last. I'm sure this one's gonna be so much better. Okay, we got Jefferson Johnson. He does like an astral projection that can do technopathy. One arm is way too small. Hold up, let me let me try and rectify this situation here. Gotta make that. We gotta make that arm buffer. Let's go back down to this level real quick. That feels, oh god, his forearm's so long there, jeez. You know what? I see why I had it how I did. That's just the worst when that happens, you know? When you're drawing, when you're like, you look back at something you've already done, and then you're like, oh, it's not right, I need to fix that, and then you like erase it, and then you're like, you know what? That actually kind of was better than and I kind of see why I did that. We'll leave that be for now. We'll leave that alone for now. I say as I immediately get back into it. Okay. Let's give his legs a little love, and then maybe, I think, move on to the next drawing. And come back to Jefferson Johnson another time. How long has the stream been going so far? Let me... It feels like it's been days, frankly. Feels like dirty. Aster Nebula saying some very nice stuff. Bobby and Malcolm saying very nice stuff. Scrumptious arms. His arms look like Malcolm's arms. Oh my god. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm glad that you like the style, Aster, but the fact is these sketches are dirty because they're little pieces of crap. These are, I would say, wastebasket worthy, but, you know, it's important to do. Wastebasket worthy sketches sometimes. And, you know, that's okay. Yeah, okay, so legs. Let's see here. Let's turn down the opacity on that a little bit. I feel like we got a pretty good style, the shape here right now. Let's give his belt like a little three-dimensionality. There we go. We have already been going an hour, ladies and gentlemen, and I find that hard to believe. Don't worry, I think I'm going to keep the stream going a little bit longer. Maybe at very maximum 1 more hour, but I think you do not have to stick around for that if you've already been here a while, but if you're new, you can stick around as long as you like. If y'all have better things to do, you don't need to stay up with me. But we may turn in earlier than that. Let's see. Maybe also I'll see if I make me feel like I might feel like doing one more drawing after this guy, after we kind of finish this phase of this sketch. Okay. The legs are pretty. Does he have a zip? I don't know. I don't know if he's wearing jeans. It doesn't feel quite right. This is a very wide stance. This is a little bit wacky how wide the stance is, but let's give him a little bit bigger meaty thighs. Of course. You know, maybe I should just be doing this with the soft. The soft. There we go. Oh, music stopped. Did not even freaking notice. Let's go with something a little more like, I don't know. I think this should be a little more upbeat. This is 80s retro synthwave mix once again from White Bat Radio. Thank you, White Bat Radio. I don't need to be saying that. I just appreciate them having this YouTube channel with free music for streaming. That's just kind of cool. Cool resource to have. I feel like if we didn't have some music playing, I feel like if it was just me talking, I think y'all would go crazy and not watch this stream. Okay, we need to actually draw something for his feet here. Maybe give him like combat boots or something. Oops. Okay, let's not do that. Nope. Look at that. That's stupid. I shouldn't do it just to make that line fit in the right place. Okay, okay, okay. Don't forget about flex over here. Don't forget about flex. Like as in the title, this is Free Draw Friday, so please, we're keeping things sketchy. We're keeping things sketchy. We're not gonna do like a full rendered out illustration right off the bat, y'all. That would take a lot. That would require a little bit longer of a stream. Maybe I wouldn't even stream that. Okay, let's get in on those legs. Right after I erase this outline. Group these. Okay, okay. Alright, bueno, bueno. Feet too big. They feel large there. It's a little big. It's a little big. Let's scale that down a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't make the line too small. Maybe even squash it a bit. Y'all, let me be clear. I have no compunctions about using digital tools to move stuff around in a drawing, so I don't have to totally erase and redraw every time. No compunction at all. Okie dokie. These need to be more combat boots, so I think we need to have them start further up. Let's just make this a little bit rounder. I gotta be careful. I don't want to make him like SpongeBob, like round shoes. But he is a cartoon character. This is a cartoon that likes to draw very realistically, but maybe not too realistically. Do they still have shoelaces in the future? What do you guys think? I love from a fabric. Okay, stoner thoughts here, guys. Kind of look sometimes like they're like, I don't know, getting like sucked in motion. Like I feel like when you went like into something, I don't know. Little thought. I kind of like that's kind of a cool look there. I feel like that gave a nice sense of like tension in the fabric for a very sketchy, for not very many lines, for a very sketchy, quick draw. Let's see if I can have similar success over here. I don't know. Oh god. Oh god. As y'all can see, I'm having a little trouble with the back foot. Maybe we're getting it now. Kind of figuring out what his boots are doing, but they just need some detail. Maybe laces are like electronic. Control them with like you still kind of see them. They're kind of exposed, but there's some sort of mechanism. He touches a big button here on the side, or a knob to adjust his laces. Let's make it more like armor-like. All right, there we go. There we go. Hmm. All right, let's sharpen up a few quick areas and then call it a day on this one. And then I will do one last Miles suggests a Velcro, I think. I think for the shoes. they don't use laces in the future. They use Velcro, you're right. Okay, let's tidy up a little bit. It's kind of hmm. Gosh, I need to just not go to that tool. You always need the soft eraser at most of the time when you get into the details, but you need to keep the big eraser down for when you start something and yeah. It's just crapola and you gotta get rid of it fast. This leg here, and y'all are I have a feeling not gonna be surprised. This leg needs to be bigger. We need more muscle. We need some more meat on those tendies, okay? Let's make this a little bit more extreme, and we should do it with a finer brush, I think. Redrawing these lines, and we're gonna soften these ones. There we go. Yes. We gotta be careful here. We can't make too big a crotch bulge. Oh my goodness. It's gonna. That's not quite right. That's not quite right. And then we gotta make sure like that kind of under muscle. The point is this leg up here is like flexing because of the way it's like bent like this, whereas this leg's gonna be a lot more relaxed, so it's not gonna be as thick. And I think that needs to come across with a guy this ripped. Maybe that's a little too extreme. Maybe add a little bit more onto here. Or just too extreme a discrepancy, not like, I mean, we're not making it smaller. Alright, what are the knees? I don't think they're there. I think the knees are more like... Does he have knee pads, honestly? I don't love how his knees are looking right now. Maybe cover that with some sort of knee pad. I figure he's having it kind of like, he's like, dropping down to like get behind cover. I feel like he's dropping to his knees a lot, so maybe give him some knee pads. Hmm. Hmm. Let's also do a little bit. Let's start to do a little bit of like coloring. Let's see, what's gonna be dark gray? Maybe I could color with this. It's a little too much. Light gray. That could be good. This is really gonna kind of add one more kind of weird element to this. I don't know if I love this, but I'm just kind of experimenting. Let's see if I can make it work. What if the whole thing was? Maybe I'll kind of. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm basically blocking in some shading, kind of just some like kind of like distinguishing stuff that's like different colors, making different stuff kind of pop out a little more. Let's see here. It's like the grenades, stuff on his jacket. I'm gonna have to start kind of using some different shades, but I feel like it does make sense to just kind of separate first, like light and dark. Start with like a little kind of basic, and we can even kind of finish defining where this brush I'm using right now is obviously very flawed. You can see it's like a flat, straight line. Like it's not good for getting in a curve like I want to do here. Maybe that's where this comes in handy. Hmm. Is that the shape of that vest? I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. I'm sorry if all I do is say and make annoying noises this whole stream. I'm just trying not to leave y'all in silence. In horrible silence. But you know what, the music's on in the background. I'll play that and keep you occupied. Yeah, let's definitely get this belt. Okay, there we go. It's a fun little pattern in the boot. Okay. This is so goofy. This is so... Oh my god. I feel like we need a little more detail in this region, and then maybe one more drawing, y'all. Maybe one more drawing if one of you has a good idea. Otherwise, I am probably gonna go end this test stream and go chillax, drink a little agua or something. This is best, just like, yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. Bobby gave a 5-minute sign or a peace sign. He's skedaddling. Y'all, I think I may skedaddle soon as well. I think we got 2 little fun drawings done. 2 little doodles. Maybe not done, but maybe we can polish those up a little bit. And you know what? Let's see here. Is this group on little opacity? Hold up, what's going on here? Oh, it's the color. There we go. I think on that, these are nowhere near finished. They're just some very rough sketches. I am going to call it for this stream now. I will try and put the word out if, I'm gonna do this again. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it's an experiment or maybe it could become a regular thing. Do free draw Fridays. Maybe I could do a little longer, do a little more drawing as I kind of get warmed up with this. Bobby does ask, could you draw Aditya watching Furiosa? You know what? Hold up. I know some of I know I just said the stream was ending, but when I finally just saw an idea from somebody, a prompt. That's tempting. That's tempting. Aditya drawing watching Furiosa. Maybe a quick little something from Furiosa, like a favorite character. Let me think. What do I want to draw from Furiosa? What did I like about that movie? You know what? I'll tell y'all what. I'll keep y'all in suspense. Maybe later this weekend, we'll do another little stream and I'll draw something from Furiosa, because that was a great freaking movie. That was a great freaking movie. Alright, I'm gonna call it for now. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Sorry to say bye again. We are actually ending the stream this time. Alright, everybody have a lovely evening. Good night.